The sun rises before behind the fiery cloud, making the elder move a little, but his grip around his husband tightened. He softly inhaled the scent that always comforted him as a smile appeared as his face. A few minutes later, he opened his eyes and looked at the beautiful view in front of him. His husband sleeping peacefully, he gently grazed his beloved cheek and gave him a small kiss on his lips. He didn't want to disturb his husband's sleep, so he quickly got out of the bed without making any noise. He closed the curtain to keep the sunlight away from his little one. Then he looked at the towel and went into the bathroom to get ready for work. His clothes spilled off his muscular tan skin. When he turned on the shower gown, water follows down his black hair and just tan skin across the trenches and down his abs. After drying his hair, he walked back into the room. His husband was still snuggling in the pillow and soft smile. He picked out his work cloth and got ready before his he shook himself in the mirror one last time, then he gently his Jungkook wake up over. It's already sun. Jean Jungkook saw face with lemon cheek and is his forehead. Kim Tae-hung moved a little and slowly opened his beautiful blue eyes. He looked at his husband with a power. Jungkook, don't put little one. We have to leave early, but Tae-hung didn't feel like getting up. He moved closer, sat on Jungkook, and rested his head on his shoulder. Jungkook smiled warmly and gently caressed his very soft hair. Jungkook woke up after receiving lot of soft and sweet words. Taehyung finally opened his eyes and got out of the bed. Jungkook knew how adorable his husband was. Jungkook, I will prepare breakfast for us. Get ready, Jungkook looked at his who was struggling to wear his shoes. He shook his head with a soft smile and walked out of the room. Jungkook is a 30-year-old handsome man working at university. He appears cold to others, but only his family know how kind and caring he truly is. He has been nearly 3 months since he married Kim Tae-hung. Jungkook still feels like he must have done something good in his past life to deserve such an angel as his wife. He met Tae-hung thought his elder brother Jimin, who is married to Young as well-known lawyer. Even thought Jungkook and Taehyung marriage was arranged by their parents, both accept it willingly. Kim Taehyung, the husband of Jeon Jungkook, is a kind and caring soul. His parents passed away in a car accident, so his elder brother raised him with care. Young is a criminal lawyer married to Jimin, who also works as a professor. Most students at the college come from rich families, but Kim Tae-hung got his admission thought a scholarship, even thought the Jeon family wanted to help him financially. Taehyung politely refused their help. At first, Jungkook hesitated because he is 10 years older than Taehyung, but he gave the marriage a chance for the sake of his family. Now he never regret marrying Kim Taehyung. Taehyung is a younger but very mature for his age. That's how the old and right Jeon Jungkook fall in love with his sweet husband. He became a whisperer while burning a space for their family and close friends. No one knew about their marriage. When Kim Tae-hung walked into the kitchen, he saw his husband standing in there without wasting. He ran up and hugged him from behind. Jungkook is my ready. Jungkook smiled and turned off the over. Jungkook, don't say not to walk yourself. And I heard from my damn people that isn't is a group project. Then why are not you doing it alone? We all call my brother-in-law grumpy even if it's a group project. They don't want me to work with them. Kai and hubby are in other groups. Tehan said in a soft voice. He is an introvert person. He talk only to his friend Hobby and Kai. Jungkook, do you want me to talk to the principal? Kim Tehan smiled and so he stood on his toe and gave Jungkook on his cheeks. Jungkook took a lantern around, wrapped his arms around Taehyung's slim waist, but soon Taehyung's smile disappeared, and when he noticed the intense look in his husband's eyes, Taehyung cleared his throat and tried to move away, but Jungkook's grip was too tight. Taehyung, we have to leave early, and I am so hungry, he said with a wall. This soft and adorable side of Kim Taehyung was only for his husband, a cute, lovable, but Jungkook pulled his husband closer and leaned in. Jungkook, my puppy looks so beautiful today, and I am hungry too. But you with that, Jungkook gently pressed him onto the kitchen counter. The younger cat when Jungkook leaned closer. Jungkook, we cannot wait a second. He felt his husband warm breath near his. Jungkook couldn't wait any longer. He softly picked and glossy his husband. Taehyung closed his eyes and let his husband do what he wanted. Jungkook slowly opened his and teased the younger with making Taehyung shiver. Jungkook moved his gently against Taehyung, holding his waist softer. Taehyung wrapped his arms around Jungkook's shoulders and him back. Their lips found each other warmth in air. Jungkook hand Taehyung wanting to feel his bare waist. Taehyung let out a soft gasp when he felt his husband's warm touch. He titled his head and Taehyung, wanting more of his husband's soft warmth. The Jungkook felt her heat build inside him. Taehyung's warm body stumbled to his husband. Jungkook him. After a few moments, Taehyung lightly tapped on Jungkook, making him break the both were breathing heavily. Jungkook leaned his forehead against Taehyung's. Jungkook, I love you. Taehyung chuckled and hugged his shoulders tightly. Taehyung Jungkook. Suddenly, Taehyung kissed the top of Taehyung's fluffy hair. That's how their day began with. After that, they had breakfast together. Jungkook locked the house while Taehyung picked up his helmet, ready to go out with his. Jungkook, don't be so far. We still have time. Taehyung said while getting crossing his cheeks. Taehyung just waved his hand and got on his bike, wearing his helmet. Jungkook got his car and started the engine. On the way to college, Jungkook couldn't stop smiling. He kept touching his remembering from earlier. He was deeply and madly in love with his little one. A single touch from Taehyung was enough to make his heart race, and even more. He wanted him so much, wanted to give him joy, make him scream his name in love, but he held himself back. He didn't want to scare his baby. He respected his husband too much. He never wanted to force him. He would wait patiently for love. The blonde naturally Jungkook smoothly entered the college parking lot as he stepped out. His smile face quickly changed into the cold, serious expression. He picked up his backpack and mobile phone. The student greeted their husband professor with a smile, but Jungkook could escape them at the distance. So my day will be incomplete if I didn't see my man. So man with a grimly smile from a handsome Jungkook. She whispered again, Kaylee lost in her feeling. Clara, her friend, shook her head. Clara, he is already 30 women and he is a professor. Don't do anything silly. Lee So-min, the college beauty and daughter of Lee she of Lee Corporation, was a spoiled girl. She had a huge crush on Professor John Jungkook for almost 3 years now. So Clara, I always get what I want. He will surely fall for me. Clara sang deeply. She was only trying to protect her friend. She didn't want her friend to get hurt, but Somin love was too obvious. Somin kept staring at Jang Jungkook until he disappeared from her side. Just then she was about to leave. Her gaze fell on Kim Tae-hong for some unknown reason. Someone hated Jungkook Tae-hong a lot. First, he was the topper of the college and a favorite student of almost all the professors. Second, he was good at everything, sports, music, and dancing. Third, he looked more beautiful than any girls in the college, and Somin had often caught him looking at Chan Jungkook, but what she hated most was that Professor Jungkook only smiled when he looked at Jungkook. Then of course, she didn't know the truth that Jan Jungkook and Kim Tae-hong were married. Naturally, Jungkook was a totally whispered bunny who couldn't control his soft smile whenever he saw his husband. Meanwhile, the students were all in the classroom waiting for their professor. Tae-hong was looking out of the window at the beautiful sky. Suddenly, he flinched when someone threw a book on his desk. Yoon, hey, now, did you finish the project? Yoon asked with a smile. Someone was sitting beside him, calling and Tae-hong. Tae-hong didn't want to talk, so he simply stayed silent and ignored them. So many you know about the group project. Did you send the soft copy to Professor Lee? She leaned on the table with a fake sweet voice. Hobby couldn't hold back his anger. Hobby, Somin, it's a group project. What does Tae-hong have to do? It's all alone. Hobby, you guys have no right to treat him. Somin, come on, Hobby, we were busy. She replied with a bored expression. Kai smiled from his seat. Kai busy? I heard you enjoy your night at the club. Swimming glared at him forcefully. Kai, and by the way, he tried to talk to both of you about the project, but it was you who ignored him. He grew in anger. You, what should we even talk to this cold prince? He is not even close to our status. That was one of the main reasons and the other students ignored Kim Tae-hong, even thought he was admired by many boys and girls. They kept their distance from him because of his background and status. But Kai Hobi and Tae-hong had been friends since they were in this diapers. That's why they were always protective of their take. Kim Tae-hung disengaged, make Somin and Yoon stumble back slightly. Tae-hung, you are not qualified to talk to me, Lee. And he only spoke a few words, but his voice held so much power. Somin clenched his fist, wanting to put Tae-hung in his place. That when Professor Jimin walked into the class, Somin and Yoon quickly went to their seats, and the students greeted their professor. A student, good morning, Professor Jimin. Jimin, morning, guys. I'm really surprised almost all of you send your project soft copy to my email. He look around the classroom, Jimin, but tell me honestly, did you all really share your thoughts and opinion with your group member? It's a group project. He then clear state at Somin and you, Jimin. Somin and Yoon, they both stood up nervously looking at their professor Jimin. Did you work with Kim Tae-hung on this project? I clearly said it should be a group effort. You didn't even do 1% of the work. Jimin, don't think I'm being biased. That's not the truth. So stay silent, not saying a word. Jimin, for this project, I will not give you many marks. And immediately in my office after this class, he picked up his book and start teaching. Similar girl at Tianhong, but the younger didn't care. He quickly took note and focused on the lecture. After the class ended, Tianhong went to Professor Jimin office. He gently knocked on the door. When he heard his professor's voice from inside, he opened the door and stepped in Jimin's uh, seat. Kim Tae-hung shook his head and standing in front of him. Jimin turned and walked closer to the younger boy. Jimin, you should have told me when I assigned your partner. Nurse, your husband has been eating my brain since morning. Tae-hung couldn't help but smile a little. Jimin, I heard from Ruby and Kay that Soman and you are bullying you. Tae-hung was widen and soft. Jimin, and don't worry, I didn't tell anything to my brother, and honestly, I can't control the beast if he find out. I don't want him to worry about me, and you are a professor, you can't be biased towards me. Then smile and gently rub the younger Jimmy. We are here for you. You can share your problem with me. He nodded with a soft smile on his face. Jimin and Hyun want to meet you and Jungkook, Chul and that Peacock miss you both a lot. Already told Jungkook to meet us at Chul restaurant. Hyun nodded his head and left the room. Jimin was not only a brother-in-law but also acted like a mother to Taehyung. When Taehyung reached his class, everyone's eyes were on him. Even because of you, we lost our mark in the project. Came Taehyung. Young tried to grab Taehyung's collar, but Taehyung held his waist and pushed him back. It's your fault, not mine, he said calmly and walked to his table, sitting down with his friend. Hobby, you are free this evening. Taehyung shook his head. Taehyung, I have a family gathering. I need to go with Jungkook to meet his Hyung at Chul restaurant. The three of them kept chanting until the professor entered the classroom. Suman couldn't control her heartbeat. Her look towards Jungkook were full of not just love but also desire. Jungkook, did you guys revise the last topic about the software? He asked some question from the previous topic, is clearly skipping. Taehyung became he knew Taehyung would never Taehyung would answer everything perfectly. Jungkook, today we are going to learn. Jungkook began this lecture and all the students pay full attention because no one wanted to anger Professor Jian. With only 10 minutes left in class, Jian Jungkook told the student to revise the topic. He looked around and saw his husband taking note. A smile smiled to appear on Jungkook's lips, but he held it back. Taehyung felt his husband's eyes on him. His body grew warm and he tried not to look back, but his heart wouldn't listen. Taehyung tatted his head and saw Jungkook staring at him with love. Jungkook looked around the class again, making sure no one was watching, and then winked at his husband. Taehyung blushed hard. He quickly lowered his head, trying to hide his face, but his red ears gave him away. Jungkook smiled, seeing his husband frustrated. After Jungkook left the class, Taehyung let her son try to calm himself during lunch. Hubby, Taehyung and Kai sat in the cafeteria eating together. Kai Taehyung tried this. He placed a piece of less spicy chicken on Taehyung's plate. Sumin glared at Taehyung from another table, swimming that but she felt unhumiliated. Yoon, don't do anything now, Sumin. I will destroy him. Just wait a little. Today he will never forget who I am. He smiled. His eyes moved from Taehyung's head to toe. The afternoon class ended quickly. Taehyung packed his bag. Remember the family gathering and chill restaurant? Jungkook had already messaged him to leave early. Okay, Kai, I'm leaving. I'll message you after I receive. His friend nodded and left the class. Taehyung walked down the corridor, but a strange fear settled in his heart. He felt like someone was following him, but chose to ignore it. Even was watching from a distance, waiting for the right moment to appear. He slowly walked behind Taehyung with a smile. He reached out his hand to touch him, but suddenly stopped when he saw someone. Jungkook came. Taehyung, you are still here. Taehyung, I am leaving now. Professor Jian. Taehyung bowed politely and walked toward the stair. Jungkook also left the place and clenched his fist tightly. Yoon, I won't leave you, baby boy. Once I have you, when you all know who I really am. He smiled darkly. Time escaped when Taehyung reached home. He saw his husband's car parked outside. He took off his helmet and entered their house. As soon as he stepped inside, Jungkook took his glove from behind, gently inhaled the comforting scent of sandalwood from Taehyung's body. That's when Taehyung suddenly remembered something about the project. Taehyung, Jungkook, did you really talk to Taehyung about the project? He didn't give any marks to Somin and Yoon, and before he could finish, Jungkook turned him around and gently tatted his chin, looking into his eyes. Jungkook, I don't feel good around them, and I know they won't leave this matter easily. Jungkook placed a soft kiss on his forehead. Don't worry about them. I will take care of them. Now go get ready. We have to meet everyone. Taehyung nodded his head with a soft smile. Jungkook already know everything that was going on, but he was trying his best to stay calm and not let the inside him come out. But if anyone dared to hurt Taehyung, then no one would be able to save them.